overwhelmed with gratefulness that no one lost their lives. My husband wasn't shot. You know, I'm just grateful.
She's not showing her face, but she is telling us her story. An innocent bystander shot 3 times during a drive-by shooting. Good evening. I'm John McKay.
And I'm Cynthia Izaguirre. 4 people were hit when someone started shooting from a car on Elsie Faye Higgins and Cyan in Dallas last night. A child was just feet away from that gunfire. News 8's Damon Fernandez live at the car wash where this all unfolded. Damon?
Well, Cynthia, that grandmother told me her husband and her 6-year-old great-grandson were all in that car, each of them ducking for their lives as the gunmen were chasing after them. They pulled into this restaurant back here for safety, and now they all say they want the shooters off the streets.
God is good.
Still too shaken up from an overnight drive-by shooting to show her face, this grandmother says it's by the grace of God she's still alive right now.
It was a miracle because they shot through the trunk and the bullet came through the back seat.
The woman says the unidentified gunman who fired bullets into her family's car on Elsie Faye Higgins Street late Monday night shot her 3 times. 1 bullet still lodged in her right leg. Her left arm was hit twice.
The next thing I knew, the car was next to us, and he climbed out of his window again and was at the gun pointed at us, started firing on our car.
The woman says her family's car was targeted after dropping off a relative in the Fraser community. They were turning a corner and witnessed another drive-by outside a car wash near Lyons. That's where police say 3 other people were shot. The woman says her 6-year-old great-grandson was sleeping in her back seat during the chaos. What was going through your mind?
I'm going to die today.
Neighbors returning to the car wash on Tuesday described it as a common gathering spot. The parking lot is still stained with blood, and some of the regulars here are uneasy, knowing the suspects are on the run.
This is a very shock for us, you know, hitting home in our neighborhood.
It was a drive-by shooting.
Outrage over another drive-by shooting is spreading quickly. A few blocks away, it was a point of frustration with urban specialists at their new 16th Street Resource Center at Malcolm X and Elsie Faye Higgins. That's where they've been working to help crack down on crime.
It felt like a setback in terms of the efforts that we've been applying to kind of end senseless violence.
The injured grandmom says she has a strong message to the people who nearly killed her family.
Honey, get yourself some help, because something's wrong with a person that does not care about another individual's life.
Now, the witnesses tell me they don't have a good description of that gunman. They say the shooter and his driver got away in a dark-colored 4-door compact car, possibly a Toyota Corolla. In the Fraser neighborhood of South Dallas, Damon Fernandez, Channel 8 News.
All right, Damon, developing